Local 234 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and HVAC Technicians is a proud sponsor of ACC Kickoff. When it comes to reliability and expertise, Local 234 is the right connection for your plumbing, pipe fitting, and HVAC needs.
Jacksonville Cougars. It's me, Soccer Sam from Salvatore's Pizza. Rochester, New York's favorite pizzeria is now open in Jacksonville, Florida. Tapestry Park at the Loft Hotel Plaza. $10 daily deals, dine-in beer and wine, and delivery. Salvatores.com.
Ballou here from 1010XL and 92.5 FM. Day one of the Atlantic Coast Conference football meetings. Florida State, one of the teams involved today. Of course, Mike Norvell, a sensational turnaround. He's won 23 football games in the last 2 years. And yes, they were undefeated. And as we know, they were not a part of the college football playoff. I figured that would be the biggest problem for FSU heading into the season. That appears to be gone. Absolutely long gone. The question is still asked, but it's almost as if it's taken on deaf ears. They have completely put that behind them. The question now for Florida State and their fans is this: are they rebuilding, or for the first time in a very long period, have they finally reloaded?
Our program has won 23 games over the last 2 years. We have 77 players that were a part of last year's team that are back for this next season. So we've got a lot of experience and guys that have contributed to helping elevate the program to where it is. And now all of our focus goes into the task at hand.
We'll find out with DJ Uiagalelei. He only completed 57% of his passes last year as the quarterback at Oregon State. Bottom line, he's made 40 college football starts. Think about that, 40. He's either gonna get it or it's not gonna work. He's gonna have to improve. I'm a numbers guy. Just look at one number when it comes to Florida State. What is the completion percentage like? Coleman's gone, Wilson's gone, Bell's gone. Those are only 3 guys, okay? Who's gonna catch passes this year for Florida State? That's my biggest concern. Playmakers. All of the talk is Malik Benson, who got hurt during the spring game. Talking about 13 career grabs. If a wide receiver steps up for Florida State, I think they have an opportunity to be really good. Their offensive line, plenty of starts, and actually some NFL talent on that offensive line. I think they have 4 running backs they absolutely do trust. Also noticeable today when DJ Uiagalelei said, thanks but no thanks. Let representatives from last year's undefeated team, until they met Georgia, make their way to this year's ACC meetings. Guys who were part of that championship conference title.
13-0 regular season and championship game. It was something that was really a special experience for our entire program. But it sets the stage and opportunity for us to continue to push and continue to elevate.
That's what Florida State has done. And with all of the talk of them becoming transfer U because of what Mike Norvell has done as far as his success in the portal, the 3 representatives today, all homegrown. Darius Washington, your left tackle. Then 2 guys on a defensive line that could maybe be as good as what they saw a year ago when they had Verse and Fisk. I'm talking about Joshua Farmer and Patrick Payton, who's got an NFL body. He is long, and he has added 15 pounds.
So do you think you guys can repeat as ACC champions, or you lost too much?
Of course, we're going to repeat. We definitely going to repeat it.
I do not think Florida State will miss one beat at all this year defensively. I think they have an opportunity to be as good as they were in 2023. The schedule is tricky. You got to go to Dublin early and play Georgia Tech. That's tricky. Also SMU, after winning 11 games a year ago, they will get their first ever ACC matchup in the middle of Dallas against Florida State. Some other tough places to play, including at North Carolina, at Miami, at Notre Dame in November. Home dates with Clemson and the University of Florida. It's going to be a real interesting year for Florida State. Mike Norvell now has to deal with this, and it's a great problem. He's won with 3 star players and transfer portals. Now transfer portal players. Now he's beginning to bring in the best football players of his career. He has developed players in his small tenure at Florida State. What will happen now for the Seminoles now that Mike Norvell gets an opportunity to get his hands on better talent? Join myself, join Joe Cowett. We'll have everything for you for all 4 days at this year's Atlantic Coast Conference football meetings.